Hello everyone. Technology always had an interesting way of entering our businesses. It never arrives quietly. It usually arrives with one simple question: should we adopt it? Think back over the last 25 years. The internet arrived. Many companies wondered, do we really need a website? Then came cloud computing. Should we move everything to the cloud? Then smartphones transform customer expectations. Do we really need a mobile application? Then came data, analytics, machine learning, automation. Every few years, another technology wave arrived. And every time, organizations asked the same question: should we adopt it? Today, that conversation has a new name: artificial intelligence, generative AI, agentic AI. Everyone wants to know how quickly they can adopt it. Executives are asking for AI strategies. Product teams are exploring AI features. Developers are experimenting with models. Architects are redesigning systems. The excitement is everywhere. But if you have been through enough technology transformations, you know something interesting happens. Every technology wave has two phases. Phase 1: can we build it? Phase 2: can we really afford to operate it? Most organizations become excited during phase 1. The winners are decided during phase 2 because adopting technology has never been the difficult part. Building it sustainably has always been the real challenge. Now imagine this: 3 months after launching your first AI initiative, the pilot was successful. Users love it. Executives are excited. Everyone wants AI in every single product. Then the monthly finance meeting begins. The C-suite walks into the room, places the report on the table, looks around and asks, can someone explain why our AI cost tripled this quarter? And suddenly the room becomes very quiet. Marketing starts looking at engineering, engineering starts looking at infrastructure, infrastructure starts looking at product. Everyone has an explanation. Nobody has an answer. And that's the moment AI stops being an experiment and starts becoming a business capability. Because now we are no longer asking, can we build AI? We are asking, can we scale AI without scaling cost? That question changes everything. Over the past few years, I have spent a lot of time building AI products, AI workflows, agentic systems. One lesson kept repeating itself: AI isn't expensive, poor architecture is. Think about this. Imagine hiring your CEO to answer every customer phone call. Would they do it? Absolutely. Should they? Probably not. Yet, that's exactly how many AI systems work today. Every request, no matter how simple, gets sent directly to large language model. Need today's weather report? Call GPT. Need to classify an email? Call GPT. Need yesterday's meeting summary? Call GPT. Need to retrieve a policy document? Call GPT. We are asking our most expensive resource to solve every single problem, not because it's necessary, because it's easy. The first generation of AI systems look like this: user, prompt, model, answer, simple, effective, perfect for experimentation. But today's businesses need something different. We are building assistants, researchers, developers, financial analysts, content creators, customer support agents. These systems don't simply answer questions, they make decisions. And that's where agentic AI begins. People often imagine an agent as a super intelligent AI. I think of it differently. An agent is simply a system that decides what happens next. Should I search? Should I calculate? Should I retrieve from memory? Should I call another tool? Should I use a local model or should I ask a frontier model? Notice something. The language model is not the center of the system. Decision making is. I love comparing Agentic AI to an orchestra. Imagine an orchestra with 50 world class musicians, one violin, one piano, one trumpet, one percussion section. Each instrument is exceptional. But without a conductor, you don't get music, you get noise. The conductor doesn't play every instrument. The conductor decides who should play, when, and why. That's exactly what orchestration means in AI. Different tools, different models, different capabilities working together. And what does a budget friendly architecture look like? Every request should first answer five questions. Have I seen this before? Can I retrieve it? Can a tool solve it? Can a smaller model solve it? Do I really need my most powerful model? Notice something important. The expensive model becomes the final option, not the default option. Whenever I design an agentic AI system, I focus on four main principles. First, route before you generate. Understand the request before calling a model. Second, remember before you repeat. Memory is not just about personalization. Memory saves money. Third, use tools instead of imagination. Databases know your data, calculators know mathematics, search engines know search. Let tool do what they are designed to do. And finally, use the smallest capable model. Just because a model can solve a problem doesn't mean it's the right model to solve it. Sometimes people hear local AI and immediately think compromise. I think opportunity. Local models today are remarkably capable. Document search embeddings, classification, retrieval, scheduling, workflow automation. Many enterprise tasks don't require a frontier model. By moving those capabilities closer to where the work happens, organizations reduce latency, improve privacy, reduce recurring costs, and create more resilient systems. Could artificial intelligence becomes a specialist, not the default? One of the easiest ways to reduce AI cost is surprisingly simple. Measure them, track API calls, track latency, track cache hits, track retrieval quality, track successful outcomes. You cannot optimize what you can't see. And once team starts measuring, they are often surprised. A small number of workflows usually account for majority of AI spending. I believe we are entering a new phase of AI. The question is no longer which model is best. The better question is which architecture makes the best decisions. Models will continue to evolve. Every few months, there will be another announcement, another benchmark, another breakthrough. That's exciting. But architecture lasts much longer than model versions. A well-designed system should allow you to swap models without redesigning your business. That is sustainable artificial intelligence. I would like to finish where we started. Every major technology wave follows the same journey: internet, cloud, mobile, analytics, machine learning, and now agentic artificial intelligence. The companies that own that technology shifts weren't the ones that spent the most money. They were the ones that made the smartest decisions. I believe AI will be the same. The future won't belong to the companies with the largest AI budgets. It will belong to the companies with the smartest orchestration, the ones that know when to retrieve instead of generating, when to remember instead of repeat, when to use a tool instead of a model, when to use a local model instead of frontier model, and perhaps most importantly, when not to spend an AI token at all. Because in the end, AI is not expensive. poor architecture is. Thank you.